Subscribe to my channel.
Okay guys, welcome to lesson 26. In lesson 26 we are going to be discussing CSS variable. Okay, we will be looking at CSS variable. So guys, thank you for returning to this channel, and for those of you who it is your first time seeing this channel, please guys subscribe. All right, subscribe. We have lots of content that will help your web development career and your programming career and your computer science career. Okay, so guys, there are lots of fun that we have on the channel in learning, so I would love for you guys to subscribe. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, please. So now, without further ado guys, I have created our lesson 26 HTML file and lesson 26 CSS file here. The both of them, they are here correctly now. So in HTML file, we're just going to create our body plate firstly. After creating the body plate, we'll say CSS CSS variable. After saving this as CSS variable, we'll come down into the body of it. But now, before going further, let's understand what is CSS variable. Particularly, CSS variable can be used particularly with the JavaScript or variable called var. All right, now, and that var that is used, we will be looking at it technically into our style sheet for today. And the next thing CSS variable does is that it helps reduce the replications of code within your CSS, within your style sheet. It helps reduce replications. All right, now we use it particularly when we are writing our media queries and also color. But for this video specifically, for our beginner lesson, we'll be using CSS variable particularly on coloring. All right, we'll be using it for coloring. So we are going to be working with 3 different coloring, and with the 3 different coloring, we're going to be using them on various things. Okay, so that was just a quick overview on understanding what is CSS variable. Okay, so quickly we start up now. For here, I'm going to write h1 here and say CSS variable, and come outside here, and here I'm going to make a div, and in the div I'm going to class here and say container, right? And then come into the div and make a paragraph tag and say for better learning of CSS, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, and we'll just put our YouTube channel in here, Codewithtec. Good. Now when we save this and then we'll open it up into the browser, now there's the result that we see. All right, there's our result. Okay, we say CSS variable, we say for better learning of CSS, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, Codewithtec. All right, now push this on the side quickly, and then we'll open this up. Now the next thing we want to do here for ourselves is to work in our style sheet. Now if we are using the using our color drifting in CSS without using variable, this is how it's going to be like. We'll say body. So for every element or class or ID that we invoke, we will be applying the same style to them. That is repeating the style. Okay, we say background, we say blue. Now if we save this, we come here and refresh this. Now quickly guys, sorry, we didn't link our style sheet. Now I will link the style sheet quickly for us. I will link it. So if we come here, we say link. All right, in here we want to say star 26.css. good. After saving this, we come back to our style sheet here, and then when we open our browser, voila, this should work. All right, okay, now it is working. All right, our style sheet is well connected now. And then if we come here, we want to say dot container again. Here we want to say background color should be blue. Now if I come back here to the browser, refresh this, now you see what happened here, right? Now if this area background color is red, we'll come back here, we'll refresh it this, now you see what happened here. Okay, now we are using the color, we're using different color repeatedly. Okay, so let's take for instance, if we had the first container here, background color is red, and then we have the second container, we have second container here, we have container -2, the background color. So come down here, we say dot container -2, and then here we say background color should also be blue or red again. All right, now so for here we have the two things. If I refresh this, now we are seeing what is happening here. All right, now we want to get rid of the traditional way of writing it. Now quickly we'll jump into understanding the variable. Now in declaring variable, the first thing we'll say root, good, and then into the root we'll give the variable name and assign a value to it. So for here we say blue. All right, same blue is a color, we say blue, and then we assign the color to it. All right, now after assigning the color to it, particularly this help when it comes to making, let's just say for here we'll say background color. Okay, we'll say background color. Better still, we can say bg dash color. All right, now and in this bg dash color we can say sky blue. All right, and then we come here, we say txt, which is text dot color. All right, and then in here again we can say white. All right, and then don't forget the double hyphen. All right, you need them at the back of it. We put double hyphen again and say bd color. All right, we say here again column, we say there should be red. All right, we save it. Now I have declared all of the variables that I want to be using here into our root. Now if we go back to our browser after saving this and refresh it, we'll find out that after commenting all of the first starting, everything will disappear. Okay, now the next thing we want to do here is to have body, and in the body, now how do we apply those variables that we have declared? All right, those variables that we have created, now how do we apply them? To apply them, we'll say background color, and in here we'll say var. Now after using var, we want to declare from the root. Now from the root we want to say dash bg color. All right, now after using dash bg color, we don't need to assign any other thing to it. If we push this on the side and refresh this, now it changed to sky blue because bg color here, a variable here called bg color, have been assigned a value of a color called sky blue. All right, now if we come down and say dot container, all right, and dot container, we say we want our dot container color. All right, color, and then we say var txt text color. Okay, now please do not forget to put the double or create the double hyphen, all right, at the beginning, else they won't work. So if I come and refresh this, now you see in the browser here that the color of the first text have also changed. Now we don't need to be writing color all over just like that. We can use just the color that we are defined here in the root. We can use it all along our web page. This is mostly helpful for people who create a wide range of applications, wide range of web projects and so forth. So with that, you can be able to at least know your primary color, your secondary color, and the way you are using them as well within it. So guys, this is for variable understanding. I hope that you understand when it comes to CSS variable. See you guys in lesson 27, and I hope that we learn something from this. Please do not forget to subscribe. All right, guys, please subscribe, and let us do.
Subscribe to my channel.